Alright, we're back. So, anyways, while I went to go do that, you just have to go back, talk to your mom again, and yeah, we already know the gist, but, you know, RPG bullshit. While I went to do that, I got another item from, my rival's mom, and, an audio glitch happened. And when I mean audio glitch, I don't mean in the recording, I mean in the game. The more times this game glitches, like I like that one before, I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, but if it happens again, like something that shows, I'm going to immediately point it out. Cause my god, they remade a game that was lovely back in the pixel art days, but my god, it looks like shit now in my eyes. I don't care whatever anyone says, like, oh yeah, Golbat or whatever looks like better or whatever in 3D, you know, it did them up. Good for you. Good for you. But I don't care though. That's the big problem. Belief. Shit. Ow. Bastard. Well, there was another one. That one was not my recording mode. That was in game. I can tell, because if it fucks up with recording, it won't show in the recording. But I will be in immense pain because it will have a loud screeching beep when it's the recording. That didn't have that. That was just exactly how you heard it. That's exactly what the fuck happened. So, as a result, that's why honestly when I was like panicking and freaking out and in very much pain when I was trying to do my first ever Mario Odyssey recordings, you guys couldn't hear it. There was a loud beep. A very loud beep. It was like a screeching. Think about those weird fucking like soul damaging things from fucking Harry Potter right in your fucking ear screaming at you. It's nightmarish, man. Ugh, they sucked. Hey, Pepsi learned hydration. Damn, it fit up exactly 12 characters. I'm happy. I could have named him Loaf, but I went, no, I gotta name them brands. Brand names. All has to be brands. We're doing capitalism today, boys. Heal my Pokemon and we'll be back. Actually, no, fuck it. Well, I'm gonna do this. Keep it all in. I'm gonna continue talking. Why the fuck not? Oh, I already caught Pokemon on this route. Get away from me. Back off. Scram. Shoot. Alrighty. Oh, I brought this up with plenty of other people and friends. Who else thinks that, because the Pokemon games are like always like at least like nature-wise, like hills, like whether or not there's like a lot of jungle or ocean or like yeah, it gives like a sunny vibe. It's always because these are all supposed to be based off of like real regions in Japan. Like this game was apparently supposed to be based off the very high northern region of I think it's Kyoto or whatever, which is also why this is, I'm pretty sure, called, I don't remember. I don't remember any of this shit. That's what supposedly it's supposed to be. Which I find hilarious. because when I was young, I obviously thought Gen 1 and 2 was Japan. I thought Gen 3, which is Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, I always thought those were based off of Mexico. If you don't know, the game, let me give you a good sense of what the game is. It tries to be very story-driven. So, the Pokemon, I'll give you this thing with the landscape. The landscape has volcanoes, is very, very much like an island surrounded by nothing but ocean water. In the north, there's mountains, and then all around from the mountains down to the oceans is very dense jungles and even some deserts. Okay, you got that? Jungles, deserts, volcanoes, and surrounded by water by at least like 2 to maybe 3 different ends. Okay. Now it's wildlife. Let's just look at their starters. Their starters are Mudkip, which is based off of an axolotl. At least that's what I thought it was, which are only found in Mexico. Essentially a white, blind salamander. Then there's Trico, who is literally based off of a gecko. Shocker, geckos are in forests. And then there's Torchic, which its evolved form, including it being a chicken, is based off of cockfighters. I can't make this shit up. This is a Nintendo game. So with those 3 being the starters, there being literal cactus Pokemon, which are still my favorite. I hate the fact that they're out of the game. Little sharks, plenty of other things. And then being told, no, that one's also based off this region in Japan is bullshit. It is 100% Mexico. They should still, again, they had cockfighters. Like, it has to be. Like, there's no way. And not even that. Let's look at the story. What's the story? The story is straight up Bloods versus Crips. You have Team Magma, who wants to essentially make a volcano explode to give more land and get rid of more sea. And then you have Team Aqua, who wants to get rid of more land to give more sea to essentially help the sea life and whatnot. Obviously, for both of those, they're both idiots. But that's essentially the whole thing, and I was not paying attention. Goddamn it. But that's the whole thing, right? Is that you have these 2, and that's what their whole thing is. Now, this is the one thing that I always found funny, which was that not only are you a neutral, but they are straight up just 2 games, and it's not America. It's not trying to be America. Again, Cockfight, Pokemon, where can they have that terrain? But it was just so crazy though, because that's what I thought. Because then, now let's go over to here. This game is based off of Gen 4. And you guys want to hear where I thought this was from? I thought this was from fucking Canada. I did. Because you have the north, because you have this area, which is just cold in general, and then you have the north, which is nothing but frozen tundra. Nothing but frozen tundra. Like the more north you go in this map, you just have pure ice types. Like there can only be at this you have fighting types who are trying their best to survive off the grid because they're crazy. And other than that though, you have actually nothing. Fuck you. Fuck, man, it's late. But yeah, look, you have the school, you have all the northern shit, and then what do you have? You have the fucking those weird deer Pokemon with the weird looking fucking pug tail, straight up like a weird fucking deer or moose or whatever the fuck. Then you have good old-fashioned Bidoof, which is just straight up a beaver, which is also within North America. let alone the northern parts of North America, like northern United States and Canada. And then you have the factor of, like, not only are there almost no cities in this game, but when there is a city, it's always towards the south, which is good just to be out of the north in general. But they're always heavily populated. Like, essentially, they are cities, but they're different from other Pokemon cities from before. Like, Gen 3, for instance, had cities, but there was, like, 3 people in it. 3 people in the entire city. Meanwhile, it seems like everyone is in these cities. If they're not in these cities, they're, like, nowhere. Like to give you a sense, this city feels a lot more populated. This has, like, what? 12, 30 people, maybe? If you go into all the buildings? Gen 3 didn't have that. Again, Game Boy Advance and, you know, DS are 2 different things. But, again, that's just what it felt like. Where's the other guy? Yeah, here he is. But, yeah, like, seriously, I'm sorry, is there something over here? No? Get the white leave a fucking gap game, goddamn. That's why you shouldn't go on the fucking preview. But it was just absolutely insane. And then what was Gen 5? Gen 5 was actually confirmed to be based off of the fucking United States. But it was funny because I thought it was just based off the whole country. I mean, you just have a straight up desert right next to the big city. I was like, damn. We have straight up a city right around near the fucking New Mexico and Arizona for some reason. There's all these construction workers in that city, but then that city also has like a full-on gym. Then you have like the countryside where everyone like has nothing better to do, they farm. And then you have like this one fucking vegan-free hippie who's trying to rule the world and is creating the most chaos. Straight up like stereotypical California. And then you have like the New England side of the country as well in that whole game. But apparently that whole game was only supposed to be based off of New York. That's what that whole game was supposed to be made up of. Remember, there's an entire desert in the middle of the map. And when I mean desert, I mean full-on desert. Something you'd see in Arizona or New Mexico in the States, alright? Straight up just put the fucking Nevada desert in there and then said, it's New York. Like, you can tell, like, they were maybe taking it from all of the US, but, like, it's okay to just say it's the US. Instead, they specifically then had to reconfirm it was New York apparently. I don't know if they switched on that, but, yeah, that's apparently what the fuck it was. It was crazy. And then Gen 6 was, like, clearly based off of France. I mean, you had all these fucking, like, beauty pageants. You just straight up had the fucking Eiffel Tower. They, like, really tried to rub it in your face. It was fucking France. They gave it, like, a very, like, European vibe. Like, everyone speaking the way, people, like, tried to dress in fashion, along with, like, how stores and, like, cities were, like, designed were completely different, especially being the first ever, like, really made game. So it is indeed crazy. I'm trying to think of a really good example. Oh, I'm having such a hard time. Gen 7, known as the Alola Reasons was Pokemon, except it was fucking Hawaii. Oh, Starly? Yeah, okay. We already know your name. Yeah.